Welcome to the fifth and last video in this playlist about the 5 pillars to your true happiness. Now make sure you've watched the videos in order. They work much better that way and it'll be better for you too. Wow, it's really coming together now, right? I really hope that you've got lots of value from this playlist. I'm very curious about your insights, so I'd be very grateful if you could let me know in the comments or in a DM. You can win another gift in this video, but before I tell you about that, I first have to tell you about the 5th pillar to your true happiness. So your personal path to your true happiness is created with the 4 milestones that we discussed in the last 4 videos. So openness, introspection, clarity, and acceptance. And now I'm going to add the 5th milestone. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about experience. And what experience is not is being on a dull autopilot. Let me give you a few examples. Remember, I was telling you about my mom who was not happy at work, but yet she didn't really know what else to do. And she stayed on that dull autopilot until she was 57, and then she got breast cancer. So what about you? Hit the like button if you have an aspect of your life that's on a dull autopilot and waiting for a wake-up call, so that I make a note to give you more content on that. I had a therapy client who was in a line of work that she had chosen, but that somehow didn't agree with her. She had actually given up on her dreams to do that. It took a while of working together, but she ended up finding her way back to her dream. So what about you? Do you have dreams that you've given up on and that you'd like to bring back into your life? In my own life, I've done a lot of searching. I was good in school, and so that led me to a long academic path that really wasn't fulfilling for me. I experimented with a couple of different things before ultimately deciding to become a therapist, and that I really wanted to help bring people more happiness and that this would become my mission. I've made some pretty weird choices over the years, and I've really explored in a lot of areas in my own life. And now I put all that experience and that expertise at your service. So what is something that you would like to experience before it's too late? Let me know in the comments so that I can support you. So what is experience? Well, it's experimenting with different things when there's something that we want to change. And it's also really experiencing those things that we already have that we want so that we can make the best of it. So if you're new to my channel, hi. I'm Sonia Weyers, your happiness guide and Gestalt therapist. And in this channel, I help women in midlife who care deeply about their relationships, but there's conflict, tension, or stress. And I help them to find more moments of true connection. And why is experience so important? Well, if you start experiment with different keys on your keychain on that locked door, you never know. One of them might open the door to your true happiness. And to help you with your mindset about that, I'm offering you the path to your true happiness visualization, but I'm also offering a whole lot more in the Experience Your True Happiness Haven. The Haven is a warm, supportive, empowering place where we go deep on 5 areas of your life with tons of support from me and from your peers. It is a 1-year program with 5 modules, just like there are 5 pillars. So module 1 is about openness. So just like pillar 1, module 1 is about what experience is. So basically being open to change, but of course we go in a lot more depth. It's also about why openness is so important. Remember, trying to be happy without openness is a little bit like trying to open that locked door without the key. But we will also go much deeper about the how of openness for you personally. Module 2 is introspection. Just like pillar number 2, module 2 is about introspection, about looking inside yourself to find your own truth. It's also about why introspection is so important, right? Looking for solutions on the outside is a little bit like giving the key to our locked door to someone else. But what's most exciting about module 2 is that we will really roll up our sleeves and examine your life, what works, what doesn't work, and how to have more that works in service of your goals and your true happiness. Module 3 is clarity. Remember pillar number 3? The what of clarity is knowing more about what our true happiness looks and feels like. First, so that we can recognize it if we happen to bump into it, and also so that we can create more circumstances that will facilitate it. And why is clarity so important? Well, how do you hope to open that locked door if you don't even know what house it's on? This is the module where we create a really clear picture of where you are, where you want to go in terms of your true happiness. This is huge. Module 4 is acceptance. That's what we talked about in the previous video, right? What acceptance is learning to be with what is. And why is it so important? Well, if you don't accept that the door is locked, you're going to keep yanking on the door, and all you're going to achieve with that is to actually break the handle. So in this module, we check for your favorite gremlins, your resistance, and other barriers to your true happiness. Everyone has them, we just have to find yours. Module 5 is experience. We just talked about experience. It's about experimenting with things that make sense for you personally after the 4 pillars or after the 4 modules. So in the Haven, we will create your personalized happiness plan in a group format. There will be 2 group calls every month where you can bring anything you want for support or for ideas, and your peers and I will be there for you. We will also have a private Facebook community where a lot of the interaction will happen so that you can get all the support you need and finally experience your true happiness. Because we are taking the time to check that you're open, to look inside, to make sure that you see clearly, that you can be in agreement with what you see. Because we do all this, we can trust that the plan that we will create for you will be the right plan for you. That is my promise to you. Now, all of these things put together back to back are really worth a lot, really a lot. But for you watching this video, the price of the Haven is 3,997 euros. The link is in the description with all the details, but let me tell you again the bonuses that you'll get. You'll get a signed copy of my book, Happiness Now, A Guided Journey. You'll get a spot in my program, Get Your Future Off to a Great Start. This program is in my web shop for 397 euros, but watch out because it's a live program. It happens over Zoom, and I only run it a few times a year, so don't miss the train. And whether you did the activities or not in this playlist, you will receive all the gifts that I was offering in this playlist. And if you pay in full, you will also receive the super bonus of 5 one-on-one calls with me, 1 per module. This is a value of 750 euros for real. And now I'm going to answer some questions that I got, and then I will tell you about the gift you can receive in this video. Now, there are a few pragmatic questions and there are also a few deeper questions. There are 7 questions in total. So the first question is, when does it start? You can join the Experience Your True Happiness Haven anytime you want, but I do limit the groups to 6 people so I can focus on each and every one of you during the calls and in the Facebook group. And the groups do fill up, so I encourage you to grab your spot. The second question is there a payment plan? Absolutely. So you have to pay 97 euros to save your spot for a bit. And then after that, you can choose between several options. The first is a pay in full option of 3,900 euros. Now that gives you access to that awesome bonus of 5 one-on-one calls with me. You can also make 4 payments of 1,097 euros, 6 payments of 777, or 12 payments of 417. So when you pay for the 97 euros, I will contact you to see how you wish to pay for the rest. The third question is it normal to be scared and excited at the same time? That's an excellent question. Of course it's normal. It seems to me every time we make a big decision in our life, it's normal that we feel a bit excited, and at the same time we can be afraid that we're making a mistake or maybe it won't work, or I think leaving our comfort zone always has that effect. At the same time, there is no growth without leaving our comfort zone. The fourth question, how do I know this is going to work? I've been searching so much. Well, first of all, I'm really sorry if you've been searching a lot and not finding your happiness. I really think I've taken everything into account, so I'm confident. But of course, we don't know each other well at all, right? And I probably don't know anything about you. So my promise is that I'm going to guide you for a year to the best of my ability, and I will answer all your questions as best I can. And all I can say is if you have unclear things at the end, I can only promise that I won't let you down. The fifth question is, what makes you the one to truly help me since this feels so vulnerable and private? Thank you for this question. It's really up to you to feel if you're willing to trust me to guide you. I try to show myself to you in this channel in an authentic way. Maybe I can tell you a few words about a therapy client I've been seeing only for a few weeks. She's been progressing really fast, and I think that there are 3 main ingredients to that. The first is the trust that she has in me. The second is that she's ready. And the third is the fact that I've been helping people for more than 15 years. So it's up to you to know if you feel ready and if you feel that you can grant me your trust to guide you, at least to get started. The sixth question, why is this a year long? Does it really have to be that long? Well, deep work can take some time, and I also think that the work of personal development is never really done anyway. So I'm offering a 1-year guided journey together, and I think you will get pretty great results by the end. But maybe you'll be happy with your results before that. Wouldn't that be great? And the last question is, can I talk to you first to make sure that it's a fit to work together in this way? If you feel a need for that, then of course it can be arranged, but let's not delay it too much. So let me know in the comments how I can reach you and how we can connect. Okay, so now let's talk about winning your gift. The gift for this video is a visualization called The Path to Your True Happiness. So you find something in your environment that represents experience for you, you take a photo of it and you email it to me. My email's still in the About section. This is the last of the gifts I prepared for you for this playlist, so I hope you've enjoyed them all. I'd love it if you would let me know in the comments how many you've won and how you've enjoyed them. Your feedback is really important to me. So don't forget to check the link in the description. I'll see you in a following video. And if you don't want to miss any tips about how to find more moments of true connection, then please subscribe to my channel.